This is the first offering that we have, the 100-meter backstroke. And again, we must stress, because of the multi-classification, it's not just about times. Even though we see that Topo Nefui has got the fastest time at 1:15, it comes down to a point system which will be equated and worked out depending on the athlete's ranking and classification.
Definitely. It is against their classification world record. So look out for the points, don't look out for just the time.
This first classification will be an S1 and 2 and an S6 to 14. Can you just explain to people out there why 3, 4 and 5 aren't going to be included in this one?
So if we included every single classification for all the events, it would never end. So there are certain classifications that have a bit more representation, and we cater to those that are currently active. So there's just some classifications that don't do as much 100 backstroke or stuff like that.
So not like the 100 freestyle where we had nearly 50 athletes competing on day number 1 in the men's 100 freestyle.
And like 50 free, it's for everybody, you know?
Yeah. Well, this one should be interesting because, as we mentioned, there are 2 heats and there are some big names going in this one, and in particular in the second heat as well. Smoliakova is in lane 1, Tung Yi An from Chinese Taipei in lane 2. Sophie Soon, who has already qualified for Paris, is in lane 3. Tapu Naofi is in lane 4 from New Zealand. Chiang Su Kei from Hong Kong Hong Kong, China is in lane 5. Karen Morales Galvin from Mexico in lane 6. And it is Mobina Bonu in lane number 7 from Uzbekistan, who looks as though she won't be starting.
Take your marks.
Smoliakova won't be starting in lane 1 either, so it's just the 5 swimmers going. It'll be 2 lengths of the pool. You like the shorter distances, the 50 meters. Is 100 meters what you would push yourself to as a max, Teresa?
I push myself to at least 200. No, but it's just that I'm a better sprinter, so just by preference I like the shorter strokes. But I do enjoy watching the longer events. You know, I enjoy watching swimming in general. It's always nice to see, especially when you can see people who have worked hard at kind of mastering their craft, right, and looking good at how they pull themselves through the water. Especially in disability sports, disability swimming, I feel like you can see so many types of different techniques because of the different body types. People using what they have to get themselves across the water as fast as possible. So Paul, I have an answer for you from yesterday's question. And you asked about the female starters for male races and vice versa. The answer is there is no reason. It is decision of the technical director, and it's not a rule. It's not a rule.
Not a straight, hard and fast rule, but a straight, hard and fast finish.
It's
from
just nice.
Yeah, correct. In lane number 5, Soong, as you can see, is going to be Naofi from New Zealand. Again, it isn't about the times. It is about the classification. She's an S8 and has been surrounded by S14s and an S12, which is why she takes the win here. And that looked very accomplished from Naofi from New Zealand.
Very comfortable going into the finals this evening. The only one getting over to 800 points this morning so far.
She hasn't disappointed throughout this. We've seen her in the 100 a little bit earlier on, and we saw her yesterday as well in the breaststroke. So again, it's like you said, a lot of these athletes do like to go not just specifically with backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, or you know, or freestyle. They like to try lots and lots of different.
I think it depends on the newer swimmers. The newer swimmers like to do all the different types of strokes in events and distances. But as you get older and more experienced, I think you pick and choose, because you also depends on what your goal is for the competition.